Hey, that was the wrong button. All right. Hopefully everybody made it past that. I clicked the stop stream button on accident. All right, so here we have Bootstrap. Bootstrap's got the signal, it's set up. Something here is getting set with my famous misspelling there. Then we call goto on that. Goto comes into here. It should have printed out the thread ID here. Why did it not do that? Now next scene here, this goto just takes asref stir. Actually, it shouldn't be like that because we don't really care if it's a reference or not, do we? Be into. I guess asref is fine. It's just that we lose lifetime. Can you do that? Into stir? It's not a thing, is it? You can say string, and you could have that there. Or we just take a slice, like so. That's a. All right. We'll just borrow that. Good. I think we can actually get rid of Bootstrap because we're not using it anymore. Okay, that one. Those both go away. Cargo build. Let's give it a run. Oh, it says it panicked. It says scene manager should be in the scene tree. Oh, but it's not, of course. Oh, here. Because we didn't set it up as a singleton yet. Project, auto load. There we go. Okay, so scene manager should be there as scene manager. We'll add that. Close. Run that. And it works. It worked. Carafel, how's it going? So this little bit here, I don't know, where was it? I was looking at the comments in the project and learning stuff. This whole get main loop and casting it to the scene tree, I had no idea that existed. I've wanted that for so long. I've been using once cells for that to work around this. So thank you so much. By Oh, that is just magic. This pattern here with the unwrap, assume safe, unwrap, assume safe, unwrap, assume safe, it's tiresome. Oh, project utils are great. Um, Here, where was it? Not this one. Over here. I mean, look at that. With the new one, it's 0.08 seconds, which is just impressive. And then if I change one of these other files, do a build on it, then it does a proper build and it takes 1.5 seconds, which I'd expect. But it's to the point where you could actually do like a cargo watch -X build, right? You could actually do that on it because it's so quick and have a really nice flow going back and forth between the editor. As it goes over there, then you come over here, you're on it, and you get your new changes. That's actually really nice. Thank you. Yeah, what do we have left for 0.9? One of the things that I run into often is not knowing what state things are in the error messages. And I just assume that it's because they're shared, that things aren't dereffing because, okay, it's something in the scene graph, you know, must be shared, et cetera, just fall down the list. What was I looking for in there? I don't remember. But I had even been going through the pains of having these singletons because of this one cell stuff. But if I don't need that anymore, I'm going to get rid of them because there's a new way to get the singletons, and I'd been working around this funky pattern. Yeah, I'm curious about this one. And this happens to me all the time, where I want to see what it is. Oh yeah, and the book workflow is awesome. It's really cool. What's GitHub Pages? This was. Oh, I don't have it open. The book. I don't even know how to get to the GitHub Pages from there. Oh, environments. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I do notice that if I've been to it before and it's changed, I have to manually invoke refresh on it. I have to click the refresh button. But I don't think that should bother people coming in. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, the testing one I want to read. I'm looking forward to that one. All right. Is the game server running? We could try to log in. It is running. Let's go back to Godot and run that. Oh, how do I do that? Wrong one. Nope. This one. All right, let's log in. Login pressed. Okay, so we got to login pressed. Oh, you probably can't see it because it's behind the little thing there. Let me move that. So this is where we're trying to go kind of across threads. Carafel, I really, really want 0.10 now with the async stuff. That would make this GD native the best GD native ever. Always, well, okay. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for, where's RT? RT. Because I'm doing this. Because I need to use async. I want to use the same networking code that I use on the server for the protocol. So I'm trying to set something up here where I can speak to this thread via channels and reuse that chunk of code from the server so that I know I exactly have the same serialization and things are going to just work. Oh, the big one for using async in Godot actually is, oh, that's a time. Where's the console? This is what you would use async for yielding and waiting for things to complete. All that stuff you can do in GD script. This is what you want async for, so you can yield. Because once that's there and you get yield and you can yield and wait for certain signals, then I'd say this is the best replacement for GD script. That little bit of magic there will be so amazing. Yeah, cutscenes, timing things, yes. I use it a lot for the networking stuff that I have right now, awaiting packets, or actually because they're all signals, right? I convert them all to signals. I mean, that would add so much. Because right now, my attempt to get around this, let me see if I can find login. There's login. So what login is going to do at this point is I get, let's see, when somebody clicks on the login button, we get the login press, and that's the message we saw just a moment ago. Right? But nothing else happened after that. There's a good reason. So we get everything off of self that we need, which is which address we want to connect to. We use runtime to spawn a task, create a one-shot channel, and we're going to send to net. Now the problem here is that net currently isn't wired up. This should be a singleton as well. And then we await, and then if everything's good, we go to this other scene. Otherwise, we set some error or whatever. And we do that here. Background and async support. Oh yes, please. It was actually this piece of code here which brought me into the project because I couldn't get past it because of the lifetime issues and the unsafety. I ended up looking at one of the issues, and Museum was like, that issue there would fix your problem. Like, okay, I'm going in. Cover me. 284. Let's take a look. You know, I've actually read this probably twice. I think I've even, oh, yeah, this would be amazing. From January. One day you'll implement 200? Ah, yes. Objects have scripts written in other languages attached. Can't easily be accessed. Oh, I see. So that you can actually invoke these functions from GD native. Oh, Carousel, you see, that would be a comment in GD script, wouldn't it? With a pound sign in the front? You could just annotate types in GD script, scan the code, and then it becomes available to just make it part of the tools, right? Make it bidirectional. With this new project, not only do you scan the Rust code, but you also scan the GD code. I started working on a GD script parser a while ago. I wonder if it's possible to just extract the current one from Godot. But there's only so much that's actually needed, right? Just need the function signatures. And that's not as hard. Oh, you need more than that. Okay. Because you need the function signature and then maybe what the base is, because that can be described in the code as well. But that should also be a quick parse, right? Because it's what is it? Extends or I forget what the GD script for that is. But yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Just build that all into there, and then everything becomes available. Little bi-directional, little piece of magic. All right. Just use variant or object for everything. Yeah. Because yeah. Anything that can support to and from variant. All right, I'm going to try out this little bit of workflow here. So we got the login press bit here. Let's see, task spawned. That should be there. Now if we go into net where we send the message, create a channel and send it. Shouldn't be anything all that crazy. We'll await the response. We'll have OK and error response. Okay. It built. You can see that off on the right. We're going to go into Godot, restart it, log in. Oh, we only got login pressed. Okay. So RT didn't spawn. Oh, which probably means that it panicked or something. Oh, we got this node not found from error. Okay, login pressed. Should be form error? Build, rerun. Oh, and we got task spawn this time. Beautiful. Okay. Good. Called before init. Perfect. Okay. Now let's go back to init. No, net. Was it send called before init because we don't have this channel set up? Yeah. How do we set up a init here? So one cells again. In theory, it shouldn't be too hard, actually. It can probably be a declarative macro. Oh, interesting. Ah. That's pretty cool. Let's just call this TX. What's this going to be? An R community. One of those, maybe. Might toss an option in there too. Just to round out the type, you know? Yeah, we'll get rid of those. Where do we end up creating that? Not there. What else do we have in here? New? Send, connect, disconnect. There's net. Oh, did I put that on the wrong thing? I did. It's on uplink. Should have been on net. Because who ends up using these? Say send, and that's inside of net. Okay, so yeah, that's a better place for it. TX is going to be that. RX this. All right. And hence the one cell. So in this case, we want to get the singleton again, but the net one, what was, okay, let's get rid of one cell there. Oh, that's used internally. Okay, I was wondering what spawn move, the uplink was for. So in this case, create D. So we'll just have root net, because I think that's what we by default use in Godot. I just want to do something that's simple so it's easy to reproduce if I have to. There, now we have scene manager and net. Save everything. All right, and once we have net, what are we going to do with it? Talking while on mute doesn't work. There we go. We don't have to, yeah, we do have to lock and wrap that. Okay, so we have the channel, we do that, good. Let's keep our unsafe blocks as small as possible. There we go. Okay, M's not valid in this scope. Oh, it's message. Oh, is it not public? Let's see, and why aren't we getting the DRF there? Okay, so this one implements deref where access is thread access. I like keeping the lifetime on there, so I prefer to do that. Oh, but we can't do that. Oh, okay. So why? Hmm. All right, this GD native ref. Um, why is it that when we did assume safe, we ended up with tref, but it wasn't shared? It was something else. Because it should have been shared. So we claim it, then that becomes shared. That's fine. Then we call assume safe on it. Assume the safe self is safe to use, returning a reference that can be used. Oh. I just got a reminder. Today is Tuesday. I have to go a little early on Tuesdays. Drat. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, I have to get going. Just real quick. So sendcore takes that, takes a self. Seems like I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm just want to fix this one last thing. How do I get from this trf node to be able to call this sendcore function? So we did this on scene manager. No, yeah, we just assume safe, invoke deferred on it. Oh, but invoke deferred is a little bit different. Oh, this is gonna bug me all day. All right, I gotta get going. Um, all right, I'm gonna bail, guys. Um, Goodness, thank you for all your help. It's been a good stream. My mind is still in it, actually. It's really hard for me to like pull away from this. Um, no, we're just gonna raid somebody at random. Let's see. Adam or Lana. I don't know. Let's pull people into the Godot Rust world. Assume unique, because nodes are not safe to use. Oh, they're not uniquely accessed, of course, because it's a SyncGraph element. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Still nothing. Well, it's something, but so assume unique returns a ref unique. And do I have to convert that one more time? And now I have to do a assume safe on that. Assume unique, assume safe. No, assume safe on ref of unique. That'll give a ref unique. Assume safe is... So I think I have to do like into thread local maybe. What object has send core? It's actually right above it, so it's the net object. So net here is defined up above. Oh, too far. Here, it's the definition of it. And then down below, we're just trying to call a function on this. It's going from basically being a singleton to getting a reference to it. No, let's just do a split so you can see both of these at the same time. And here we get the singleton, which should be at that location. Assume unique on it, assume safe. Send core, which is defined right here. Isn't it a core? Don't you need a cast instance? Script instance? Oh, interesting. I don't know. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm not sure. Script instance. Yeah, how do you get the instance off of the class? Off of the node? Cast instance. Okay. Oh, I see. Cast instance. Performs a downcast to enable cast instance, keeping the reference count. Shorthand for try cast instance. Okay. Cast instance. Your script. Map it. Node mode. Okay. All right. Thank you. And thank you for the follow, PHHV. I'm going to get going, but because I'm going to get people upset at me if I don't. going to start a raid. We're going to raid Lana. Got to convince her to use GD script and Godot. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good time. And thank you for that toggle bit. I will take another look at that and the rest of those functions. So, until next time. Bye-bye.